Okay, so here's the setup. I have just rigged up a metal box, BNC with the antenna, and then a cable out to the VNA. I was going to hook the VNA up to the computer to get a bigger screen, but I think with this being such a floating ground, every time you touch it, plug something in, it actually affects the results. So I'm just going to leave it like this. I've got another camera zoomed in on the VNA, so hopefully that gives you enough. So stock antenna, and here's the antennas we're going to test. So we're going to compare against the stock. So this was the first antenna. I actually bought this with the 2990 from Knights at the time. It's still on their website. It's advertised as an Albrecht replacement. So that's one that we're going to test. Then a telescopic. I bought this off of eBay, came from Thailand. It feels a bit homemade. It's just whatever the coil loading mechanism is down here, it's just shrink wrapped. That was less than, I think that was about £15 plus the postage. And then we've got three other antennas. Let me put these down there for a second. So just recently purchased. This is a, don't know how to pronounce it, Twi radio. As you can tell, I haven't even opened these up yet. So it's another telescopic, this one, Twi radio. It's a bit more professional, proper metal base, not just a shrink wrapped. So we'll be able to compare that against the other one. And then another one here. Again, it's oh no, this one is HYS. This one's from HYS, but they all got exactly the same packaging, so no doubt they're all from the same place in China. So this is a fixed, shorter than the other antenna. So if you wanted a slightly shorter, just compare that. It's probably a third longer than the stock. And then I picked this one up because it looked different and interesting. This one is from who is this? Too sure, can't even read the manufacturer on here. But it's just a slightly interesting design. So it's comes in two pieces. Oh, so this is HYS. It's got HYS on it. So it has a long, I'm assuming this is probably helically loaded. It's slightly flexible, and then it's got one of these tape measure-y type tops to it. Thought it would be interesting to check. So it becomes quite a large antenna. It's more than double the size of the stock, but that'll be fairly interesting. So we'll get started. So you should be able to see right now the stock antenna and its resonant point. Let me just so that is resonant down at about 27.6. that is showing right now. So we'll first off, we'll go with the big one, the first replacement antenna I bought. Okay, again, it's resonant, but this time it is a little bit higher. As you can see, just putting my hands close to the VNA changes the setup. Okay, so that's resonant at about 27.8. Hopefully you can see that on the screen there. Okay, then let's try this telescopic. Now, the telescopic we may need to adjust, and I can't remember for certain. It's been a while since I bought this, but I have a feeling it was advertised as like a 12 through 10 meter, but I can't be so sure about that. It's been quite a long time. Okay, this one's going to okay. Now, where did that one go? So yeah, so let's collapse a section. Just see if we can bring this into resonance. No. Collapse another section. Okay. Wow. Well, this one, I can't seem to find a resonant point at all. Ah. Too short. Saying I think it is. You see me just holding it is affecting the tune. So look, as I bring my hand close, it is coming into tune. But clearly it's way up. So we'll come back to that one. We'll come back to that one and we'll make some adjustments and see where it actually is resonant. Let's try the other. This other one. No. No. Collapse a couple of these, see if we can find a resonant point. Interesting. No resonant points whatsoever. Let's see if this is the same as the other one. Does it come in as I... Alright. These telescopics, we'll have to do some further testing. Okay. Now, this fixed one. There we go. That's better. Where's the, I just move that marker to be on the, there we go. 27,960. Okay, and then as I put my hand close to it, see how that changes? Okay, so far telescopics are not in favor. So let's try this weird and wonderful. Wow. That one's up there as well. Okay, so let's expand the area. Let's just go up to 32 megahertz there. So that one, as it stands, looks to be quite high. It's 30.4 almost. Okay, let's try this is the first, the eBay one from Thailand. There it is, that's up at about the same, look, 30.4. Not as good a match. Here's the other one. Stop that swinging. Wow, it's still not there. It's as if it wants to go longer. Wow. So it comes in, but then let's see how far we have to go. Okay, wowzers. So that's up at 33.8. Okay, well, I think that's all the testing we're going to do in regards resonance. Obviously, I would say the telescopics probably a little bit too high. They do move when you hold on to it. This one does come down when you hold on to it, but it wasn't coming into the range of the others. Now, this isn't an absolute measure, obviously because of the setup, but I think it's about as close as you're going to get. So, from my mind, it's all of the fixed antennas actually. The stock one, the one I got from Knights, and this other one I bought from Amazon, HYS antenna. From a resonance standpoint, those were about the closest. So that's test number one on resonance. Test number two, come back for the next video. The next test is going to be on field strength. So we shall employ our trusty little bird relative field strength meter. So again, it's not an absolute measure, but we will be able to compare the field strength from all of these antennas using the actual 2990 as the transmitter. So come back for the next video. Thanks, bye.